Hello, everybody. Welcome again to another live stream on WooEnglish. As always, I'm Hamza and I'm your host on another amazing live stream here on WooEnglish. Maybe for those of you who are joining us for the first time or seeing our live stream for the first time, our channel is dedicated to learning English through stories. And today we are going to have like a little bit of fun through some various games that we will play on like this live stream. So we want to test, we want to review our English, and at the same time, we want to have some fun. This is the end of the week. Tomorrow is the beginning of the weekend. So we would love to have some fun to end the week with. And our English, we want it to be, or our Friday evening, we want it to be a little bit with flavor. So for Anne, thank you so much for the sub. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, I see more people joining. So say hello in the chat. Tell us where you are joining us from. Amin is here as always. Kumar, hey, it's been a while, man. It's been a while. Krishno, I think. Yeah, so it's been a while since we saw you. I'm doing well. I mean, how about yourself? How about you? How was your week? Okay, so let's see who is joining. Can you speak slowly? Sure, I will try to speak slowly. Nema is here. Truce, I think, or Truk. Welcome. Where are you joining us from? Sally is here. Uh, okay, as I said, I will speak slowly. So thank you for notifying me that I'm speaking fast. I passed the English exam. I mean, we say I took the exam. Australia, welcome. Is this your first time joining us? So for an exam, there are three verbs that we can use. I take an exam, meaning I sit down and I answer the exam. From Russia. So much, Krishna. I'm gone, I think. All right, I'm back. Okay. I will not suffer. Okay. I think I'm going and coming back. I hope we'll not suffer with the internet this time as well. So I really, really hope that the internet will be better. Let me probably drop, yes, let me drop a little bit my camera. Yeah, well, I just drops the. Ni'ma is from Morocco. Wow, interesting. I'm from Morocco too. I think I changed this too much. Uh, it was easy. Quantifiers, adverbs of frequency, simple present and present continuous. Great. I mean, I know you aced the exam. You aced it. You aced the exam. When you ace something, that means that you answer it very well. So today, as I said in the very beginning, we are going to simply have some fun. And I think I'm going to start right away because I see people are here and I don't want to bore you with speaking too much. So I'm gonna go and start with the first activity, and the first activity is called zoomed in picture. Zoomed in picture. So I will show you a picture. It's zoomed in, okay? It's zoomed in, and so you need to identify what you are looking for. So I'm gonna show you just a small portion of the picture, and you need to tell me what is the full picture showing. I hope that's clear, but I think you will understand. I will understand it better. So this is a zoomed in picture. So what is the full picture showing? Subjects per okay, so that was like a full exam. For me, I did just small quizzes for 30 minutes. A cat. Amin says this is a cat. Nose. All right. Amin is given as a cat. Sorry, I think I went and came back. A cat, it was easy. I could take it for 20 minutes. And what was the duration normally? So if you could do it in 20 minutes, what was the full duration? That's a cat noise. Cat. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's definitely a cat. The second picture. So again, I'm showing you like a small portion, baby cat specifically. It was a big cat actually. So I'm showing you just a small portion of pictures, and you guys need to tell me what is the full picture showing. Uh, 1 hour the teacher came a bit late, so we took for 40 minutes. Okay. Pencil. All right, I see pencil. I keep going. So let me do something. Let me fix this internet a little bit because it's gonna. All right. I hope now the problem will be gone. Crayon. Nice. Yellow pencil. All right, let's check. Yes, it's simply a pencil. Okay, it's simply a pencil. Great. What are we looking at here? Color pencil, yellow. Great. So you guys are even giving me details. I didn't want to zoom the picture so much. Okay, I'm taking it lightly on you guys. I'm taking it lightly on you. I'm making it a little bit easy. So what is this next picture? What are you looking at? So for those of you probably who have just joined, so this is a like game kind of game night, and we are looking at small part of a picture, and you need to tell me what is the full picture showing. Did they stop now? I mean, are they still stopped? I mean, okay. What about now? I mean, what about now? It's still stopped, I think. Can you guys hear me now? What about now? Interesting. Still have some internet. I don't know what's going on. Honestly, I don't know what's going on, but it's fine. Thank you, Isra. Thank you. I think now it should be better. I think now it should be better. The camera is removed. I'm back. So sometimes video is being stopped. Okay. What about now? Can you guys see me now? You still see the pencil? Really? What about now? What do you see now? Is everything good now? Is everything good? Nothing changed. For real. Pencil. You still see the pencil. Wow. There is another picture, actually. What about now? Did the picture change? You still see the pencil. Okay, there has been another picture like for 3 minutes now. I don't know why. What about now? What about now? Do you still see the pencil, or did the still nothing? Try to disconnect. Okay. All right, let me do this then. What about now? Can you guys see me now? Can you see me now? So now you will see just me. Do you see just me now? Quit and try again. That's weird. Okay. What about now, guys? Can you see me now? What about now? Okay, great. What a day. We are trying. Come on, internet people. We are trying to have some fun. Okay, thank you. Great. So this is the picture that I was showing for like 5 minutes. It was this picture. So what are we looking at now? What is this picture? What does it show? Exactly. You are having fun laughing at my internet. A vehicle, a camera. So I say a UFO. UFO. So UFO stands for unidentified flying object. It's like alien spaceship. All right. So we say UFO is unidentified. So Itra says it's a UFO, a vehicle. Exactly. Camera. So it's it must be small. So Isra said it's an unidentified uh, flying object, UFO. All right. It's a camera. Amin got it. Amin got it. It's a camera, actually. What are we looking at now? A tire. That was a very good guess, by the way. Choo-choo. That was a very good guess. I don't know this word. It's a camera. Well, by the way, for people who are new here, there is no wrong. We are just trying, right? Amin says this is a cake. Amin says this is a cake. I have a question. What kind of language do you know? I know Arabic. I know French. I think my camera is gone now. Now it's back. So I know English, French, uh, classical or standard Arabic, and Darija, which is my mother tongue. Chocolate cake, chocolate or muffins. What about the rest of you guys? What do you see in the picture? What do you think the whole picture shows? Amin says it's a chocolate cake. Mars. You mean Mars, the sneaker, like the snack. Mars, the snack, or the planet? Which one? Brownies. All right, I'm seeing all kind of guesses. So for those of you, again, who are just joining, we are looking at zoomed in picture. What if it was just dirt? I mean, says, what if it's just dirt? So we are looking at these zoomed in pictures and we are trying to guess what is the whole picture showing. These are zoomed in pictures. And please don't forget to like this video. That really helps, especially now that we are struggling with the internet. So if you guys can click the like button, that would be amazing. Last guess is a cake. All right, let's go and try. It is indeed a cake, a chocolate cake. All right, it is a chocolate cake. Great. Next picture. Next picture. I even didn't see such a thing. Well, this is kind of the game. So the game, it shows you like zoomed in pictures. You need to guess what you are looking at. Sally says that this one is a pizza. Amin says a ruined apple, meaning you mean applesauce. So a ruined apple. I mean we say rotten apple. So rotten apple is an apple that is very old. We can't eat it, so we say rotten apple. Rotten apple. So Amin says this is a sauce probably. Okay. What about the rest of you guys? What do you think? And please don't forget to click the like button down below. That really helps. Today we're struggling with the internet. The viewership was very high in the beginning. Liver. I like that. Good one. Maybe it's a liver. You know, guys, liver, it's an organ that we have inside of our body. Maybe it's a muscle. I'm giving a guess too. Maybe it's a muscle. A liver. That was very specific, by the way. A liver. Are you guys ready to reveal this one? It's another cake. It's another cake. This time it's a strawberry cake. All right, so that was just like repetitive. I just wanted to trick you. What are you looking at right now? Meat. Very good. I agree. It looked like meat when it was zoomed in. Respect the one who sacrificed himself to give us his liver so that we can take a picture and play with it on our live stream. It is pink, not red. You were looking at this part. I mean, you were looking at this part right here. It's in the shadow. It's here. It was this part. Because it was so zoomed in. It was this part. It was so zoomed in that it looked red. Oreo, a biscuit, an Oreo. That tricky shadow, yeah, it made it look red, and I agree with Krishna. By the way, it looked. Can I get you? No, you can't. That was a weird question to ask, to be honest. What do you mean by that? Can you explain to me what do you mean by that? Is that a question that you have? We can answer it, but you can't get me. A biscuit, says Isra as well. That Oreo is obvious. Okay, you guys win. It is an Oreo indeed. Next one. So what are we looking at again? What are we looking at? Ernest is asking if he can get me, and I'm not sure if he can. Okay, let me see your guesses for this one. A dog's hair, a cat, a raccoon. You guys have tried all the animals, all the animal kingdom. It's a food. I want that. Alice says, I want that. You want an Oreo. You definitely don't want what's in this picture. So for those of you who are watching or who have just joined, first of all, welcome. Second, we are having a game night, kind of like fun with English. And the first activity is called Zoomed In. I would like to talk because speaking is my worry. Um, you can leave us a comment in our channel, and I will be sure to contact you. I feel it is a chocolate cake. Amin has been tricked once, and he is very suspicious right now. He thinks it's maybe another cake. Is this another cake again? Okay. Let's check what's going on here. It is a tiger, actually. You were looking at this part here. It was his eye, right? It was his eye. Maybe I think this is the last one. Yeah, this is the last picture. The last picture. So what are we looking at here? A tiger. Alice, you said it very, very late, but yes, that was indeed a tiger. Coffee, says Amin. Coffee, is that coffee? How is that coffee? So Amin says this is coffee that we are looking at. It's coffee, but it's zoomed in. This is the idea of this game. With the, I don't know, I forgot the thing. You know, you mean the stripes? The stripes? So what are you guys looking at here? What on earth is this thing? It is zoomed in. We are seeing just a small portion, a cafe or coffee, cappuccino. Interesting. Ribs. Now we're talking, Victoire. Hey, first, welcome. It is ribs. You know, ribs are these bones that are protected. No, that's a tiger. That's another tiger. So the ribs are the, I cannot guess this picture. It's fine. It's fine. I forgot the name of the white thing. I'm going to tell you in a moment. So ribs that Victoire is talking about are the bones that protect our lungs. Where can I find the link? The link is, you can click on the channel itself. You can click on the name of the channel and it will take you. So just leave a comment whenever or wherever, any place, and we can contact you. No, I don't know. All right, let's check. You guys were correct. It is a coffee. And Amin was asking about what do we call that thing that we have in on the top? That's called froth. So froth is that like bubbly kind of liquid that we have on the top. All right, it's called froth. Okay, great. So that was it for the first activity. The activity simply was zoomed in pictures, where we looked at zoomed in pictures and we tried to guess what is the whole picture showing. Now we are going to look at the second exercise, second activity, which is word chain. Word chain. Word chain is very fun but very easy. So very simply, you finish a word, or you finish with a word of the same category starting with the last word. Also, what does that mean? What does that mean? So we will try a category. So we will choose a category. The first category is animal. So the first animal is dog. The next person needs to say an animal that starts with the last letter. So dog, goat. So goat starts with the last letter of dog. Similarly, goat. So the next word needs to be an animal, but starts with the last letter of goat, which is T, which is tiger. Again, tiger. So the last word is R. So the next person needs to find a word that starts with R and which is an animal. Rabbit. So now you guys need to find another word that starts with T, which is an animal. So let me see how. Oh, foam. Yeah. Thank you, Victoire. Foam as well. Isabel. Hi from Seville. Yes, welcome. Froth or foam? Foam is very easy. Tiger, you are going back and forth now. Turtle. By the way, of course there will be a lot of words, but I'm just gonna choose one because you guys will mention different words that end in different. Turtle, very good. Turtle. That's how we write it. Turtle. So I have so far tiger, turtle. Can you give me another word that starts with T? It should be an animal. Tortoise, very good. So tortoise lives on the land and turtle lives in the ocean. So I'm gonna go with turtle. I'm gonna go with turtle. So the last letter is E. So can you give me an animal that starts with E? So turtle ends in E. So I want another animal that starts with E again. So dog, goat, eagle. Amin says eagle, elephant. Elephant. Since I mean eagle ends also in E, so I'm gonna go with elephant. All right, you also said it. Eagle, elephant. So I have seen two so far. Elephant with PH, Krishna. Elephant like this. So let's go with elephant then. Elephant ends in T. So can you give me another animal that starts with T? So I hope that the idea is clear of this game. So it's a word chain. So we go from one word to another using the last letter as the first letter of the next word. So elephant. So your next word should be an animal and should start with T. Tortoise, I guess. I mean, says tortoise. As I said, tortoise is a turtle that lives on land. No, not tiger. Tiger is already there. I mean, I want a new word. Tortoise. I can accept tortoise actually. So we need another word, another animal that starts with the last letter of elephant, which is T. It should start with the last letter. Tortoise ends in E. Okay, so let's take a tiger though. It's already there. Tiger. So the next word is tiger. So the next word that you guys should suggest should start with R and should be an animal. Should start with R and should be an animal. Rat. Very good one, good one. Rat. Raven. I really like this one. Raven. Raven is a crow. It's the black birds that we find in Scary Movie. Rat as well. A raven is that black bird that is often associated with death. A raven. So let's take raven then. Let's take raven. So can you think of other animals that start with N? So I just want to diversify because rat, it ends with T. So we have already done some animals with T. What about animals that start with N? Okay. Any animals that start with N? I can't think of one, to be honest. Too hard. Let me see. An animal that starts with N. This game is very hard for Sally. It's okay. It just makes you think, right? It just makes you think. Well, there is an animal, but it's not very known. It's not very known. Okay, no animal found. There is one actually, I mean, which is a narwhal, but it's very difficult. Probably most of you don't know it. Funny. So now we will do another activity, which is adjectives. So adjectives, basically, we have an adjective which is funny. So the next word should be a word that starts with Y, but it should be an adjective. All right. So I hope you're understanding this one. Amin says young. So an adjective that starts with Y. So we are in the second category now. Yummy. Nice one. Young. Krishno. So it's not very. Oh, Sally said that. Young. Yellow. Yellow. I didn't see that, by the way, Krishno. Youngest. Yellow is a very good one. Okay, let's take yellow. Can you now think about an adjective that starts with W? It should be an adjective. An adjective that starts. Numbat. Yeah, that's an animal, I think, that starts with N, Isabel. But you came late, Isabel. You said that late. Now we are wise. Yellow is a noun. No, it is also an adjective, Krishna. We can say a yellow door. A yellow door. That's a noun. That's an adjective, rather. So Amin says wise, weird, wonderful, nice. So let's warm. Good, Isra. Good. So I see more people joining. So we are thinking about adjective that starts with W, which is the last letter of yellow. So I'm gonna take warm by Isra. Now, another adjective that starts. Wow, that's not an adjective. That's an interjection. Now we want an adjective that starts with the last letter of warm, which is M. An adjective that starts with M now. Worried. Good, good, good. You guys are very, very nice. Now I think you are feeling better when we did adjectives. Amin says magnificent. Yuppie. Isabel, maybe you should skip to the end. Skip to the end of the video. Because I think you are still in the previous one. So you should skip to the end of the live stream so that you are watching it actually live. Mysterious. Good. Give us some other words that end in Y, that starts with M. Youthful, Mr. Dato. Youthful, but you are a little bit late, Mr. Yato. You should scroll to the end of the video. So whenever you see this one, magnificent, great. So I'm gonna take mysterious. It means mysterious. So can you think about a last adjective? White. That was for W. I want you to white, nice one. I want you to think now about an adjective that yearly. Good, Mr. Dayto and Isabel, you guys are watching us 2 minutes late. Mysterious. So now an adjective that starts with S. Musa, hey, small. It says, I mean, small. Smart. Serious. Short. Smooth. Good. I think you guys liked adjectives more than secret. Secret is not an adjective, I mean. We should say secretive, sweet, significant. I really like the adjective. Sympathetic. I really like the adjective that you guys are coming up with. And I'm gonna choose short as the last adjective. Short. So now you give me a last adjective that starts with T. It's just because I want another letter. Short. Serious. So now short. Tall. Good one. Good one. It's the opposite, and at the same time, it starts with T. Try harder. Is that an adjective, I mean, or is that talent? Not talent. It's talented. Talented. A person or a thing is talented. Tasty. Very good one. Brown. But Musa, the adjective should start with T. That's the challenge. It should start with the last letter of the word that you can see on the screen. Talented. Technical. Good. You guys are really, really working up your minds. Good. I really like that. Great. Let's look at another activity. Clothes. So the first one is shoes. So now I need I need clothes with S that starts with S. All right. So we are going category by category. So clothes, the first item is shoes. So now you need to find another clothes item that starts with S. Clothes, I mean, sweater. Okay, sweater. It's just not written like that. It's sweater like this. Sweater. Sweater like this. Scarf. I like that. Sock. Good. Scarf, sock. There is an easy one. There is an easy one. A shirt. All right, a shirt is an easy one. I want to choose one, but I think it will be very difficult for you. So I'm gonna choose sweater. I mean, I'm gonna show this one, sweater, because it's written here correctly. So sweater with R. So I want now another shirt. That's the one I was looking for. Shirt. Shorts. Yes. So I want now. No one thought about shirts exactly. Shorts as well. Victoire, shorts as well. Yeah. So sweater. Can you think about clothes item that starts with R? I think this one is difficult. If we have none, we will switch to something else. Robe. I like that, Isra. Very good. So finally, someone find for us something. Robe. 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 Is that English? Robe. Let me check. Because I know that's French, but English. Yes, it is. All right. Nice, Isra. So Isra, let's go with Isra's answer. Robe. Now we need a clothes item that starts with E. Either E or B. I'm gonna be generous. Either E or B, because E sometimes because E is silent, so we cannot count it. So either E or B, whichever. Sock. Isabel, you are still watching us late. Belt. I like that. Great. I'm gonna go with Musa's answer. Belt. So belt. Another. Give me one last clothes item that starts B or E, whichever you like. I mean, whichever you like. So Musa already did that. So belt. So now last word is yes, I mean, is a clothes item that starts with T. I mean, says T-shirt. I think T-shirt is the one that exists. Well, let me see. There is another one. There is another one. What do we call that little item that men put on their shirt? They put it here. They put it right here. That's it. That's it. Sally, a tie. A tie. Amin says T-shirt. Okay, there is actually one more category which is verbs, but I'm gonna skip it unfortunately. Now for riddles. Riddles. Try to solve the following riddles. What has keys but can't open locks or can't open doors? What has keys but can't open doors? A chain. Great. We are done with that. We are done with that for now. What has keys a keyboard? Nice answer. I mean, yes, sure. A keyboard is one answer. What has keys but can't open doors? Sally says keyword. Nice one. I like that. It's a keyword. So it is a word. It can't open doors. I like that. A keyword. Nice one. Amin's answer is good, which is a keyboard. So keyboard is when you write on your computer. Key details, kind of. But the other answer that I have for you is a piano. So the piano, we call these buttons, we call them the keys of the piano. So a piano has keys, but it cannot open doors. All right. So let's see the second one. What has a head, a tail, but no body? What has a head, a tail, but no body? Mickey. Amin is thinking too hard. Exactly, Amin. Exactly. What has a head? It has a tail, but it doesn't have a body. I hope it's clear. If there is a word you don't understand inside of the riddle, let me know. What has a head, a tail, an airplane, a train? I know I'm gonna see some wild guesses, A headphone, a train. Does the train has a tail? I mean, I see what you mean. An airplane, a queue. Your answers are amazing, by the way. A bicycle, not so amazing. I can't see how is that correct. Headphone. You guys are gonna give me some wild guesses. I knew it. That's none of these answers are correct, or none of these answers is correct. A tail itself. Well, the tail does not have a head. So what has a head and the tail, but it does not have a body? A snake. But the snake has a body. Or is it just a head attached to a tail? Is that how you see snakes? It's just a Sally is giving us like some wild guesses today. But I like the way you think. It's like a snake is just a head attached directly to a long tail. That's a very good one. A fan, says Musa. Are you ready for the answer? Are you ready for the answer? It's a coin. It's money. It's a coin. In coins, we call the side where there is president or there is a face, we call it the head. And the other side, we call it a tail. But a coin has no body. All right. So any coin, it has a head and a tail. And when people want to play, they said, hey, do you choose head or tails? And then they flip a coin. So when you flip a coin, one chooses head, one chooses tail. So head and tail. Okay. I hope this one was clear for you guys. But you guys, mouse of the computer, you guys are giving me. I think it's a word with a tail in it. A coin, Victoire, you said it, but you said it late. Isra said it's a mouse, a computer mouse, but no, not really. What can travel around the world while staying in one corner? What can travel all the world while it stays in one corner? What can travel the entire world, but it stays in one corner? If you get this one, I'm gonna be very surprised. So let me see what are your answers. Wind, wind. A shadow. I like that one. But a shadow, this is impossible. What can travel the whole world? A satellite. A satellite, said Krishna. A satellite. But a satellite does not stay in one corner. It's actually moving. But the object we are looking at, it travels the whole world. But it stays in one corner. While it travels the whole world. Light. What does corner mean in the sentence? Amin is getting suspicious about some words. What does corner mean? It means a corner. Moon and all the stars, but they move. They all move actually. And they don't travel the whole world, by the way. The sun. The sun. I like this. You know when we were kids and we used to draw like the sun in one corner. I like that. Night. You guys are giving me some wild, crazy guesses. But I like that. I like the way you guys are thinking. Time. I like how everybody is interpreting the same sentence. It's one sentence, but each person is interpreting it in a different way. Satellite. Okay, I'm gonna reveal the answer. The answer is a stamp. This is a stamp that you can see here. So the stamp travels the whole world, but it stays in one corner of the letter. All right, it travels the whole world, but it stays in one corner of the letter, of course. What do you think about this one? Did you get it? So a stamp that we put on our letters, it travels the whole world with the letter, but all this time it stays in one corner of the letter, okay? Okay, I hope you guys understood it. Great. This was, yeah, it was very clever, to be honest. Yeah. I totally agree. Okay, let's do another one. What has an eye but cannot see? It is impossible to guess. It is impossible. It's very difficult, very challenging. Very challenging. What has an eye but cannot see? For people who speak Arabic, by the way, they may get this one because it's very similar in Arabic. A blind. I like that. I mean, you actually win. You win. It's not the answer I'm expecting, by the way. It's not the answer I'm expecting. But you got me. I did not think about this, to be honest. A blind person has an eye, but can't see. But this is an object, actually. But you got me at this one. I didn't think about this at all. That was very clever. That was very clever of you, Emmy. Yeah, that was very clever. But it's another word. It's something else. Not a blind person. Not a blind person. It's an object. It's an object. What I'm looking at, eyebrows. Eyebrow. This is the eyebrow, right? This is the eyebrow. But it doesn't have any eye. Maybe in the word there is eyebrow. But as I said, with all the riddles, you guys surprise me with the way you are thinking about these questions. Well, okay, well, source of water. You guys are doing a great job, by the way. You are doing a great job. River, sunglasses, sunglasses, kind of. All right, I'm gonna give you the answer so that I'm not like it's a needle. Needle that we use to sew. Needle, the eye of the needle. Last one. All right, so the last one, last Now, what has hands but cannot clap? Exactly, Isra, exactly. So we also say عين الإبرة, okay? So we also say that in Arabic. What has hands but cannot clap? What has hands but cannot clap? And by the way, through these riddles, we are also learning some words. We learned the word stamp, the eye of the needle. We learned piano key, right? So we learned that a coin has two sides, a head and tails. Let me show you. I have some coin in my pocket. So this is money from my country, from Morocco. You can see this is the face of the king. So that's head, and the other side is the tail. I'm not sure if you can see it well or no. Oh, I dropped it. So the head is the. So we understood that coins have head and tail. But now, what has two hands but cannot clap? What has hands but cannot clap? It cannot clap like this. It has hands, but it cannot clap. A cup, a statue. As I said, I mean, I really like the way you are analyzing these things, to be honest. I really like that. A statue, indeed. A statue has hands, but it cannot clap. But it's not the word I'm looking for. Again, I'm looking for an object or a cup. But for a cup, I mean, we don't say hand, we say handle. The place where we can hold the cup, that's called a handle, not a hand. All right, that's a handle. A casserole, again, that's a handle. I really like this answer. Me. I heard this before. Blue whale. Musa went even very far. It's a clock, and Victoire actually got this one correct. So, a clock, this is a clock. We call these things that tell us the time, we call them the hands of the clock. So the hands are the moving things in a clock that tell us the time. Okay, we call them the hands, but a clock cannot clap. All right, those are called hands. So I hope that was for you, because we're gonna go to spotting problems in sentences. So let's see if you guys can spot the problems in the following sentences. She don't like pizza. He ran to school yesterday. He has a new car. He was going to the park. We was going to the park, and I don't has any money. So let me see if you guys can spot what's the problem. Krishno, yes, guys, if you can like, that will be great. I don't want to pressure you, but I really appreciate that you, if you like. One, Amin says doesn't like. Very good. All right, that's number one. So number one, it's doesn't like. Even for like, it has an S. It shouldn't have an S. It should have she doesn't like without an S. Number two, not yesterday, because it's past tense. Or we can it's the verb actually. The verb run in the past simple is ran with a, not run. It's not a regular verb. Amin says have, run to. Yes, very good. Doesn't is for number one. Should I slow down? Yeah, probably. Because I didn't include any correction, so let me include the correction right now. Let me do this, and let me change the color, because I don't think the color is a good one. Let me do this, and let me do this, and let me do this, and then let me go here and write down the answer. So I hope you can still see this. So number one, it should be she doesn't and like without an S. Let me erase the rest. So next one, what did you guys say? We were okay, great. So I'm gonna write that down. Let just check if everything is clear. Okay. So number 2, he ran. Run is an irregular verb and it's not a regular one. They has a new car. It should be they have a new car. We was going. What did you guys say for number 4? We were okay. We were. You guys got it. And finally, I don't has any money. I don't has any money. They have. Which one is this? We were okay. What about the last one? I don't has. I don't have, said Sally. Don't have. Don't have. All right, great. Okay, so you guys already answered them all. I don't have any money. Okay, great. All right. So let me go back and I'm gonna skip the second one because I had another one. So I'm gonna skip it. And we are going to move to this last exercise. This will be the last exercise. So this last exercise I have for you verb, noun, adjective. And then I have some scattered words. For example, create, it's a verb. I want the noun form and I want adjective form of this word. And let me show you, let me give the example with create of what I want. So you should write for me create, creation. Okay, Krishna says the noun for create is creation and creative. Exactly. Amin says creation and created. Good. That's also correct to some extent. That's also correct. So you should write them for me like this, each line alone. Create, creation, creative. What about the verb? So Amin says strength is the noun of strong. So someone who is strong, that's an adjective. The noun of it, he has a lot of strength. Creativity is a noun. We can also say creativity. I completely agree. But we can say also creation. Okay, creation is also acceptable. Immigrate, I mean, that's not immigration, that's imagination, I mean. Enjoy, so joy, enjoying. Joyful, that's it. That's the word I was looking for, actually. That's the word I was looking for. And since I didn't write them, so I'm going to write them again here. So let me just send this to the top. And I'm going to go one by one. So create, we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So create, creation, or like Isra said, creativity is also acceptable. And the word is creative, or like Amin said, created. These are both acceptable. For strong, the word is strength. Strength. It's very difficult to write. And the adjective, to make something strong, for example, he was making his arm strong, strengthen. That's the noun, or that's the verb. Imagination. So what did you guys say for imagination? Imaginary, I really like that. Imagine, that's the verb. Imagine, Amin says that's the verb. I hope this is still clear for you. So imagine is the verb, and imagination is the noun, and imaginative is the adjective. What did you guys say for the imaginary? I really like that too, so I'm going to add it. Imaginary. That's also correct. In joy, the verb is, or the noun is joy, and the adjective is enjoyable. Something enjoyable. Last, or communication, the verb is, what did you guys say? Communicate. All right. Communicate, communication, communicative. Okay, great. All right. Nice. So, communicate is the verb, and communication and communicative is someone who can communicate very well. Last one, decide. What about decide, guys? I saw no one answering the last one, decide. Decide, decision for the noun. I didn't feel that the hour passing. It was very fast, man. It was very fast. Thank you so much. Thank you, Amin. Decide. So the word is a decision. What do we call someone who takes firm and strict decisions? What do we call that person? Decision. Oh, I answered decision. Where is it? I mean, where is it? I didn't see it. I need the. Okay, I mean, great. That's the word. Decisive. Decisive. Someone who takes like firm decision. So let us just go through them once more. So we said some words can have different forms. So for example, create, creation or creativity, and creative or created. Strong, we said strengthen is the verb and strength is the noun. Imagination, the verb is to imagine. The adjective is imaginary or imaginative. Can we take a screenshot? Sure, I mean, here you go. So you can take a screenshot if you guys want. Me too. I think I'm going to take a screenshot so that I can share it on WhatsApp later on. Okay, I will be back right now. So let's do one last exercise, which is put the words between brackets in the right form like we have seen before. The artist Create was praised for its originality. Create, creativity, creation, or creative. What do you think is the word that should be here? What is the form that we should use? I think I need to hide myself probably or do like this. If I do like this, will it still be visible? Is it still visible like this, guys? I want to be on the screen creation. Or also we can say creativity. Number 2, he always makes decide quickly even under pressure. So my English improved day by day. Hope, Krishna. Hope. We should always practice it, right? And if you go to my personal channel, you will find a video that will help you to practice without even having someone with you. Okay, so what is the second one? The second one, I didn't see the second one. All right, decision. Yes, he takes decisions. Great, he makes a decision. The coach works hard to strengthen the team's defense, to make it strong. So what is the verb? Strengthen, says Amin. You guys are skipping one. You are skipping this number 3. So the verb is to strengthen, to make something strong. She is very imagine and often comes up with innovative ideas. So what did you guys say for number 4? Strengthen, Isra. Thank you for number 3. Okay, imaginary. Or there is another one, imaginary. There is a difference, by the way, between imaginary and imaginative. An imaginative person has imagination. If you say someone is imaginary, meaning that he is not real. He is not real. If I say you are imaginary, meaning that you don't exist, you are just imaginary. So it's imaginative. It has someone who has imagination. Next one, number 5, watching the sunset is one of the most enjoy activities I know. What did you guys say for joyful, joyful, or enjoyable? Krishna, very good. Very good. Yes, it's imagine or enjoyable. Last one. Good teachers know how to communicate effectively with their students. Say it to someone, you are imaginary. Exactly. So imaginary and imaginative, both of them are adjectives. But imaginary means that something is not real. For example, let's say Superman is imaginary or Spider-Man is imaginary. He does not exist. But imaginative is someone who has imagination. communicate. Okay, the verb form indeed, communicate effectively. And that brings us to the end of the live stream. So I hope you guys enjoyed it a little bit. I hope you ended the week with a little bit of fun. I'm not sure if it was fun. It's just because the internet was very, very like tough in the beginning. So that's why it wasn't like uh, maybe it wasn't smooth. All right. So that was it for today's live stream. Thank you for anyone who did the who liked the video from YouTube or from Facebook. I see someone just liked the video from Facebook. Have a great weekend, everybody. Enjoy your weekend. Have fun. Take some rest and start next week with a great breath of air. And see you